Well, from the part 2 of 8426. So I made it up. It's a very followable use trail the whole way. It's a little steep in spots, but it goes right down to right across the street from that turnout. So just feeling very tired today. It was a busy, hectic day at work. I work in retail. So whoever watches these videos, whoever works in retail, whoever watches these videos works in retail will understand. So, it's Windy Gap. It's really not living up to its name today. Not much of a breeze. Just a very slight one. But it's nice to feel it anyways, though. This is the Crystal Lake Basin right here. And here's the Windy Gap Trail that leads over towards Crystal Lake Campground. I've been up this way a few times. And down there, that's down over by Deer Group Camp. If you watched my April 20th video of my Mount Islip hike, you'll see some footage that I took hiking through Deer Group Campground. And down there is where the Crystal Lake Campground is, and that's going over towards South Mount Hawkins. This is Hawkins Ridge. Very rugged on this side. Very rugged ridge. I mean, the top of the ridge is pretty gentle, but the cliffs are pretty precipitous and steep. And there's Crystal Lake down there. Looks like a lot of that water's gone. And over there, that's over towards Monrovia Peak. I think that little peak right there is Pine Mountain. There are at least 2 Pine Mountains here in the San Gabriels. There might be a third one. There might be a third Pine Mountain in the western half, but on this side we have a small Pine Mountain, Little Pine Mountain, which is east of Monrovia Peak. Has a couple little towers on it, and like I said, I believe that peak there is going to be it. I believe that's Pine Mountain, and that would be maybe about 4,500 feet in elevation. Big Pine Mountain, the best known Pine Mountain, is the third highest peak in the San Gabriels at 9,648. Just second behind West Baldy, which is 9,988 feet. So now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take the PCT going this way. You go this way, you can take this trail. We'll take you up to Mount Islip in about a mile. It says 0.8, but then there's another sign further up that says 1.2 or something like that. There's a little use trail right here. I'm not sure where this leads, but this looks like a little use trail. I wouldn't be surprised if this took you to Mount Islip as well. I'm pretty sure if you follow this, you'll probably get to Mount Islip as well. But now we're getting a little more of a breeze, so it kind of feels nice. It's a very warm day, and I know once I get past a relatively lush area coming up, it's going to become a lot more exposed and open to the sun. So it's going to get pretty hot pretty fast. And you can see, you can look out towards Smith Mountain. Let's see which one's Smith Mountain. There's a peak there with a fire break. It's about 5,500 feet. I believe that's Smith Mountain right there. One in the middle, in the foreground, underneath the one I believe is Pine Mountain. I believe that's Smith Mountain right there. That's about almost 2,500 feet lower than us here. We're about 7,588, and Smith Mountain's 5,111. This would be not the right season to hike that one. be way too hot. But I'm gonna start branching off this way to start my climb. So if you're doing this, keep hiking. You're gonna see a couple of sharp switchbacks, and then after the sharp switchbacks, then there should be a ridge that will be in front of you. You can either leave the trail as the trail starts swinging around this side of the mountain, or go to the east side of the mountain and maybe hike up that way. If it's really exceedingly steep, I might double back on the east side of the mountain. But I'm going to start heading towards that way. This would be the same way you'd be going to hike all the way to Powell. Let me see, there's a sign for how much mileage there is. Yeah, from here, just from this spot here, it would be almost 11.5-mile hike to get to Mount Powell, which would be about a 12-mile hike if you start down there where I started. But I'm not going that far. I'm not even going a third that far. So keep hiking along here. So you're going to get an area that's relatively lush for a while. Then eventually it's going to be full bake in the sun. Because the curve fire did bust over the ridge up that way. So I'll see you in part 3. We'll see where I am by that point.